again being a great year for music. We had a lot of good comebacks.
Michael Vick, he was in jail. Came out of a halfway house. He didn't play for a year and a half.
Kanye. Let me tell you why. I know you're going for M. That was a comeback too, but let me tell you why. You went everywhere that you can go. You're trying to do this album. You done messed up on national TV. Everybody's doubting you. You're in the tabloids every week about what you done did to the little girl. You know her name. You lost your mom. Hold. You lost your mom. You ain't had no dad. You lost your mom who raised you. Think about that for a minute. And you still in the tabloids and you still trying to make music? You know how it is to go back and try to figure out your creativeness. And now you gotta leave wherever you was at because you lost your mom. And you got on a few shows because your PR people is pushing you to do this, but you ain't even right. Now you have to step back for a minute and go to Hawaii and go to all these other cities to find yourself, like he said in all his interviews. And to come back with this album right here, that's my best comeback.
Michael Vick was taken away against his own entire will for something that's done every day in life. Dog fighting is something that happens. Pigeon fighting. Now you're talking about a person who had 2.5 years taken away from him. Over $100 million taken away from him. A whole lot of things that he worked for. Now he's sitting inside this box for 2.5 years for something he probably should have only got a fine for. Any and everybody you can think of was totally against him. From commentators to talk show hosts, whatever. Oh, Michael Vick is this, that, and the third. You got all these dog fighting, protest people all over the place. One of the commentators, Chris Collinsworth, and I'm calling your name Chris because I'll slap you if I even catch you. You were the one on the panel talking about, oh, Michael Vick, there's certain things you don't do, there's certain things you need to be respectful because you are a idol. No, Chris Collinsworth, you were a former NFL football player yourself, and you were a great tight end, but you still had adversities and problems that plagued you throughout while you was in Cincinnati. Now, my thing is Michael Vick is out now. He's that unsung hero. He's winning. He's in Philly where dog fighting is legal and where we don't care. Now he's on top. Chris Collinsworth embraces him. Oh my God, Michael Vick is a hero because of his adversities that he withstood. A year ago, you just said he was the worst thing in football. Michael Vick had not only his peer group, not only his life taken away, not only his financials taken away, but really truthfully saying, he died.
The reason why I say it's not Michael Vick is because there's still people who hate him. Michael Vick is still hated. So he hasn't come back yet. Michael Vick will not come back until he wins a Super Bowl.
Michael
Hold on. Everybody else talk. Finish! Michael Vick, without a shadow of a doubt, is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. He's the best athlete. He's the best athlete without a doubt. But he's the best quarterback in the NFL.
The best quarterback right now.
Exactly. But they still say Tom Brady's the best quarterback.
What does that have to do with his comeback?
Michael Vick does not get the respect he deserves because of the dog fighting. So that's why he hasn't come back. When it comes to Kanye, every single website, the Rolling Stone, New York Times, everybody said Kanye has the best album of the year.
But he's weighing his comeback based on respect. Michael Vick didn't have respect before he went into jail. They was like, oh, he can't stay in the pocket. Oh, he can only run. Oh, he can't throw. Like, come on. So he never had that respect. He has the biggest comeback of this year. Until a couple days ago, he was leading Pro Bowl voting. Whether you want to like him or whether you don't, you have to love him right now. I hate the Eagles with a passion, but Michael Vick is killing the game right now. He doesn't need a Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is just going to shut everybody the hell up.
But he doesn't get the respect of his peers. And until you earn the respect of your peers, you cannot have the best comeback year.
It's not his peers. All the athletes, all around the NFL, they all respect Michael Vick. It's all the commentators, it's the former players and coaches. Peter, the humane society, everyone's at the problem. It's definitely not the peers. His peers understand it. They know things happen. I mean, his peers go out and do things every day that just don't make the news. There's probably NFL players right now that still dogfight. They don't get caught.
Michael Vick all day.
I agree with the whole Vick, but the Kanye thing, just like you said, he never went anywhere because he was still producing.
Right.
He was still producing. He was still relevant. I understand that he lost his mom, but he was still shooting music. He went to watch a record. That's all it was.
Why you're jail? Come on. He was okay.
He still was giving us them hits. He had Jay-Z who came out. He produced a whole bunch of junks on Beyonce.
What are we gonna talk about Eminem? Eminem made a hell of a comeback.
Eminem, thank you for not dying on drugs somewhere. Thank you for putting out a great album. Thank you for coming back.
He never went nowhere either.
No, he didn't go nowhere, but this was a good year. He was quiet.
I also think that Charlie Wilson.
How the hell did we forget about El DeBar?
I almost licked his face the
Oh
other
my
night.
Kanye West from 2010 come back in here. Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Kanye West, raise your hand.
Michael Vick.
Who's voting for Michael Vick?
Michael Vick gets it.
Michael Vick.
That's it. You can't say
That's
it.
not the question.
That's
Not the question.
Michael Vick has the best comeback in 2010.
2010.
Move on.
talk, I let him talk, and no one let me talk.
You talk.
talk to
Watch
me.
when you watch this. I'm just saying.
I didn't cut you off.
Listen.
I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off.
much
And then it was my turn, and everybody cut me off.
Everybody
How much
come
you
on.
pay?
Who is your pick?